The Adventure of Larry the Lion. Once upon a time, in a world of shapes and doodles, there lived a very ordinary fellow named Larry the Lion. Larry wasn't curvy like circle or fancy like triangle. He was just straight. Very straight. In fact, Larry was so straight that people often mistook him for the edge of a ruler. One day, Larry decided he was tired of being straight all the time. "I need some excitement," he said, stretching himself as far as he could. "Why should squiggles and spirals have all the fun?" So, Larry packed up his end points and set off to find adventure. First, Larry tried to curl up like his neighbor, Slinky the Spiral. But no matter how hard he tried, he just ended up looking like a very confused rainbow that had forgotten how to bend. "Nice try," said Slinky, "but you're too straight for this gig." Next, Larry visited Curvy the Wave, who was gliding smoothly over a pond. Larry wiggled and jiggled, trying to imitate Curvy, but all he managed to do was make a series of very awkward zigs and zags. He looked less like a wave and more like a staircase made by someone who didn't know how stairs worked. "Well, that's different," said Curvy, "but maybe you should stick to what you know." Feeling a bit discouraged, Larry wandered until he found Dottie the Dot. She was bouncing up and down in place, looking as round as ever. "Larry, what's with all the wiggling? You're supposed to be straight," she giggled. "But I want to be more interesting, like you." Larry sighed. Dottie bounced up next to Larry and smiled. "Larry, don't you get it? You're already interesting. You're the one who holds us all together. Without you, we dots would be just, well, dots. You connect the stars, make shapes, and turn doodles into masterpieces." Larry blinked. "Really? Me? I always thought I was kind of boring." "Not at all," Dottie said. "You're the most dependable guy in town. Without you, maps wouldn't have roads, houses wouldn't have walls, and tic-tac-toe would just be a mess of circles." Suddenly, Larry felt proud of being a lion. He realized that being straight wasn't so bad after all. In fact, it was his superpower. He didn't need to bend or squiggle. He was perfect just the way he was. So, Larry went back to being the best lion he could be, straight, strong, and ready for anything. And from that day forward, he never felt like he had to change. He helped his friends connect, made shapes, and even helped dots play connect the dots in style. And guess what? Larry was never bored again. The end.